finding parking. Yeah, I know, it's, we had a great time last night, and then you all show up tonight, and we love the La Marinda, we do. And we know it's a Spanish-French kind of amalgamation for many white people. It's lovely here, it's so damn cute. Really, you're approaching your legal limit of cute, honest to God. I'd be a little worried. It's not even the real world, you know that. It's an encapsulated little bubble. It's like a yuppie terrarium. But I mean that in a good way. It's not even a town, it's like a shire. A lot of Middle-earth, perched precariously on the precipice of precious and fanciful. Where the threat level is a hearty burgundy with overtures of red cherry currants. And you cast all the bad hippies away to live in Concord. Toil in the granola mines, and they're banished forever. And it's really, honest to God, you get a surfeit of charm here. Norman Rockwell would come to Lafayette and look around and go, no. But we've been able to come, and you have me back, and appreciate it, and yeah. I'll tell you, I love the audiences here because you're adults. No, I need that. I do the comedy clubs, and the kids just stare at me like, why is this bitter old man lecturing? And honest to God, my stuff's not that restrictive. It's comedy for people who read or know someone who does. And of course, being a political comic, you get ebb and flow and up and down and in and out and the whole Katy Perry stuff. But it's you never know, because sometimes nothing is going on and I'm screwed. But not now. And I have so many people to thank. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jesus, what balls on this guy? Not only did he do it with the housekeeper, he kept her around for 10 to 14 years. And the illegitimate kids want. He is a candidate. See, that's what I thought that marriage was about. I thought the Maria Shriver, I thought Schwarzenegger Shriver, that's phase one in a CIA genetic experiment to breed a bulletproof Kennedy. And I think just glad he's not covered. I mean, Jesus. He kept using lines from his movies, hasta la vista, voters' rights, every event that I went to that I saw him, and I saw him at an event. It was the second game of the World Series. It was a benefit. I didn't get to go because I had already committed to the benefit, and he was there. It was the National Resources Defense Council. It was a bunch of do-gooder lawyers. And I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but and they gave him an award, and that was when they had the oil proposition, to roll back the emissions, and he came out against it. We must defeat the Texas oil lobby, and he was very gracious though, because second game of the World Series, and a lot of the guys in the audience had tickets, and he said, for those of you who had tickets to the game but came here, I applaud your commitment and I question your judgment. It's fun. But and then I got to announce the final score, speaking of beating Texas, the final score from the 106th World Series Game 2, San Francisco 9, Texas 0, and the crowd, all these lawyers dressed, it was very funny. But he actually said, he ended his little speech, I will be back, Jesus. Yeah, I know. during the special election, he said, you can't handle the truth. I mean, for Christ's sake, that's not even your movie. That's Nicholson. That's cheating, man. Didn't you expect, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. These are not the words you're looking for. You had me at hello. But I think he proved that he actually, he's making JFK look good in comparison, so he has done something good for the family. And what is the deal with guys in politics? The DSK guy who assaulted, allegedly, a maid at his hotel room in Manhattan, and then he claimed, oh, I'm not a flight risk, even though he was apprehended on a plane. Isn't that the very definition of being a flight risk? All men are pigs, and yeah, it's true. I apologize. It's funny because the Republicans were hoping to use foreign policy against Obama, and then of course Obama got Osama. So pull out the banner and string it across the aircraft carrier, because this time mission really accomplished. Yeah. Of course, the way Fox News covered, alien president murders terrorist brother. And I loved how it was done, didn't you? I mean, the SEAL team fired 2 warning shots into his head. One for each tower. Then the burial at sea, which is just a polite way of saying they kicked his carcass overboard. We couldn't have done that in San Francisco Bay. The EPA would have been on your ass. So fast you would have dropped your foie gras crostini. I thought they should have taken him on tour, Didn't you? The corpse, take the corpse on tour, raise some money, $10, get your picture taken, like with a World Series trophy, Flatbed of a F-250 truck to county fairs and tractor pulls. Of course, then he would have ended up, as one of the stiffer stiffs on Dancing with the Stars. And of course, the Pakistanis are all pissed off, but that's redundant. And a pissed off Pakistani, be honest, have you ever seen a jolly Pakistani? First they were angry, they were angry because we usurped their sovereignty and made them look bad. We didn't have a lot to do with making you look bad. The most wanted man on the face of the planet is living 5 blocks away from your version of West Point for 6 years? That's like Lady Gaga hiding out at the Vatican. You didn't notice? You should have. And then, of course, we discovered that he collected porn, he used sexual supplements, and he hogged the remote. He didn't hate Americans, he was practicing to be one. Surprised he wasn't wearing a backwards baseball cap. Go Sox. I should have said A's. He would have been an A's fan. And of course, now that we got him, we can go after the second most dangerous man to democracy, and that is Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. A man who got rid of collective bargaining for public unions. Week before he did that, he passed $137 million in corporate tax cuts. That's like paying for your quarterly investors luncheon by mugging the waiters. Wrong crowd. But he's going to get the AFL-CIO's Organizer of the Year award. So. I don't understand. We we can bring democracy to Libya by taking it away from Wisconsin? What do you say? Democracy's like a water balloon. If you want more over there, you're going to push down here? I don't know why I understand Egypt, why we hated Egypt. They call that the Facebook uprising, so I guess Mubarak wasn't deposed as much as he was defriended. Unlike Qaadafi, he's quite bad. He is. He makes Glenn Beck look like Tim Pawlenty. He gave himself a rank in the military, and he chose colonel. Well, there's your answer. And some guy dressed as a general walked in, give me some coffee. War over. Guy spells his name with a Q, it's not followed by a U, he plays by rules we don't even understand. I'm not incognizant